like just at first let you know our entire event will be recorded, and we will upload the video in the YouTube. So if you'd like, you can just visit that also like after the event. So just say hi, hello everyone, and very warm welcome to our HUAWEI Student Developers event. And my name is Nedic. I will be your host this evening, but I don't think it's evening yet. I still can see the sun just like hanging there. So, but anyway, we're just incredibly excited to be hosting our HSD event tonight because we've got some exciting things to share with you. So just let's crack straight on. The HSD is a global program open to undergraduate and postgraduate students with an interest in growing as developers. HSD offers students the opportunity to expand their scope of knowledge in a dynamic peer-to-peer learning environment through enriched training courses and activities. We're going to be covering a few topics today, like to introduce HUAWEI Developers Forum, and the Poland technical team will share further information with us. The forum is the place where developers can share their ideas, articles, code, help each other, but also use the knowledge base of the forum and search different articles to help them with their development path or find solutions to their potential problems. Then after that, we will talk with Dong, one of our HUAWEI developer advocates and software engineer, about how to turn your ideas into reality with HUAWEI Mobile Service for developers like you to experience HUAWEI's open capabilities and real devices through hands-on practice, and where our experts can provide support for you to leverage the full range of HMS services. So before I hand over, if you have any questions, please write them in the comment box, and we will try and answer them all at the end. And now let me hand over to Poland Forum team, Christoph and Boris now, and I hope you all enjoy the event. Okay.
Hello, so let me share my screen.
Are you ready, Christoph?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, thank you, Nedic, for the warm introduction. My name is Boris, and together with my colleague Krzysztof, today we are going to present our forum, which is also part of HUAWEI developer community. So, we are in charge of the forum activities. We are moderating on the forum. Our job is to keep everything, of course, clean and running everything smoothly. We cover everything from answering all of your questions that are posted on the forum, sharing the articles, and in the end approving them, because there's a certain thing that we need to do for the post to be approved. So what is the developer community, and what is the forum in the end? So the whole developer community platform is a platform ecosystem that integrates various different services and resources that helps our developers to develop and promote their applications. Of course, we have a really big database, knowledge base of guides, articles, and much more than that, and it can help you on your journey, whether you're already a well-developed expert or you're just starting. So after registering on the forum, and after your, let's say, a developer account has been approved, which is of course explained in the registration steps, once you start, you'll get full access to the forum and all what HUAWEI has to offer, from developing, testing, distributing, and later, of course, monetizing your application, as an example. So, what is this platform and how can forum help me? So first, at the forum, you're going to be able to receive professional help from either us, the moderator, so Krzysztof or me, or from our technical teams, and we are covering 24/7. You will also be able to ask and answer questions of your own, and if you know something, you're able to help your colleague developer and solve the issue together. The best part, you are going to be able to learn and expand your familiarity with many HUAWEI kits, such as, but not limited to, location kits, ads kit, even comments kit, etc. So you will have a full deal when it comes to developing your applications. You can also talk about various development issues that we will show later that you might face during the path, and we will support you along the way. Or you can just share your knowledge, talk about industry trends, and share your skills with the world. As we said, it's a community, not just a forum. So this slide here shows just one of the questions that was asked by our developer. So you can see that we can cover pretty much every aspect of the development process. In this case, from account creation to app review and support after the launch has happened. In this particular case, the application has been approved, and he came to the forum because he was unable to find it. So next. And this is, we also shared, it's a quick answer, one of the reasons why forum exists and what we do. Basically, I was lucky that it was my turn, so I managed to reply, and I managed to solve their technical issues. If I wasn't able to do so at the moment, we would have a technical personnel assist them. But in this case, it was just a small dependency issue, and the developer had to use our HMS conversion kit. The next one, as you can see, this is about watches, and we placed it, of course, like this because we want to show you that you're not only covering mobile applications, we are also covering wearables, which means, and all related technology. In this case, the issue was rather simple. For those who understand development, there was an issue between rich and light version, and those who are, let's say, not developers, in easy terms to say that, well, the developer just did not state that it should be this particular version. And as you can see, we have also provided a code. And after that, which is not in the slide, it was a short thank you from the developer, and the issue has been solved. And the last one, hopefully it's more fun. There was an issue with the AppGallery, and developer was trying to find, a package name. So basically the whole package that you upload on the AppGallery, which is de facto your application. So some platforms allow you to see the package name from the starts. In our case, AppGallery does not show you the package name. You actually have to upload, and then it checks in the backend whether the package exists or not. And based on the message that you can receive, you can react accordingly. So what I said to this developer is to simply upload the package and see if it's on AppGallery or not. In simple terms, for, let's say, non-developers, imagine that you're submitting a file on the same folder that has the same name, and that you get this small pop-up message and say, this file already exists. Do you want to replace it? In this case, you just have to change the name. So this is all from me, from, let's say, a bit more technical side of the forum. Now my colleague Krzysztof will continue with the presentation and show you some other wonderful things that we have on our forum. And I really hope to see you all of you joining us soon. Thank you.
Thank you, Boris. So now I will continue with some other things that we can also find on our forum. So the next thing is HUAWEI Team Studio. If you are a graphic designer, if you like to painting, to making some great pictures on your computer, mobile phone, you are also welcome to join our forum. You can make here a lot of nice HUAWEI themes for your mobile phone, or also for your watch, HUAWEI watch. So there is also a lot of interesting information. If you want to share your knowledge, you are also welcome to join to us. The next thing is useful knowledge about application that we can find in AppGallery. So HUAWEI developer community is not only strictly on technical app development, but you can also find some interesting things about applications that could empower your life, that could make your life easy and could actually help you to achieve more. So at this stage, so this is the next thing actually that we develop, and we want to bring more and more knowledge about useful applications. This is our HUAWEI Developer Forum technical support. We providing support 24 hours It means that if you are based in Europe and you have some problem with your application, with your code, at this moment, you are always welcome to share post. No problem, we will be happy to support you. If you are in USA, so there is a huge probability when you share your problem that it will be Daniel from Latin America who will help you. So it means that we can also save your time because there's no reason. What time is it? We can always help with our knowledge, with our HUAWEI network. And this is also very important that we want to share with you that there is a lot of great developers inside company, and we want always to find the best solution for you, maybe some good persons who could help to solve your issue. This is one of our content providers. This is the man who sharing his knowledge. If you want to share your knowledge, if you are a developer and you have some interesting things, some interesting things that you could share with other, you are always welcome to share it on our forum, and we will also be very happy to help you to give a boost to your content. HUAWEI Developer Forum marketing. There is possibility to give some additional views for your content. So it means that if you are new beginner and you just start to share your content, you can just contact us and we can find the best solution to place your content at the top. It means that every time when somebody came on forum, they can see your content. It means that it can bring a lot of attention to your content. HUAWEI is also gives you also possibility to make money on your applications. So there is a lot of merchant services, and if you are a company, if you are a startup, so you can also contact us. We can also help you to give extra additional banner on our main site to bring more attention to your Okay, so at the end I would say that you are also always welcome to join our community, where you can find a lot of trainings, HMS courses, and a lot of knowledge. So if you have any problems, if you want to ask more, so you can always share your post on Developer Community Forum, and we will be very, very happy to help you. This is also contact to Boris and me if you want to, if you have any other question to us. So thank you for your attention. And now I will give the floor to Dunk.
I think now it's our open discussion time. Yeah, so really great thanks to Christoph and Boris. I think the forum looks pretty impressive. And yeah, like now, if you have any questions for any of our speakers, please write them out. And if you want to direct them to a specific person, you can write their name too in the comment box. If there's no any questions, maybe yes, we can just going on and just welcome the next one, like Dongbian, like he will give us like presentation about overviews of HMS Core Kits, AppGallery Connect services, and Harmonyos, how to access HMS services and start app development, HMS development documentation and community support, and HUAWEI support during Hackathon event. So let me hand over to Dong now.
Yes, thank you. Sharing my screen now. Hopefully you all can see this.
Yes, we can see that.
All right, great. Yeah. All right, so hello everybody. I'm doing developer technical support from HUAWEI. Physically, I'm located in Finland. So today I would like to present to you about some sort of like very brief overview about HUAWEI Mobile Services, and mainly we probably will go through Harmonyos with some practical how to create the application, how to run the application on mobile, and so on. I guess everybody's heard about HUAWEI Mobile Services or HMS, so I will not go too deep into the technical side, but just to give you some overview of what it is, how does it look from the development perspective, and so on. Okay, so yeah, so let's talk about HUAWEI Mobile Services ecosystem. So this is a ecosystem or platform that is considered different application services, open devices, and also some cloud function provided by HUAWEI to our consumer, basically the mobiles and other devices user. This HMS application include the one which are developed by HUAWEI. For example, like HUAWEI Video or Music, Map, Browser, and so on. In addition, they also contain the application developed by other developer and HUAWEI partner as well. So on the HMS application are available to the user from HUAWEI AppGallery. You may know about AppGallery from most of the HUAWEI phone and probably from the some Honor phone as well. So this is our app store where you can find a lot of application, and most of them are running on with HMS. So it has a HMS kit integrated, and it's running mainly on Android devices. So HMS has grown and it has become the world's third largest mobile application ecosystem. By 2021, the number of the monthly active user from the HMS ecosystem is more than 730 million user, and this keep growing. So we have more and more user using the HMS application and utilize the mobile services every day. Yeah, so the developer can access to HMS and develop own scenario high quality smart lifestyle application via HMS Core Kit, via AppGallery Connect, and also via Harmonyos. In the first half of the presentation, I will talk more about HMS Core and AppGallery Connect, and the other half I will talk a bit more about Harmonyos. So you can see that the application is not only limited to run on mobile phone or tablet, but it can also be run on other devices like computer or smartwatch, smart speaker, even a headset in a car, and a smart TV as well. So we will go through each of these components like HMS Core, AppGallery Connect, and Harmonyos in the next coming slide. Yeah, so let's have a look at what is HMS Core Kit. So HMS Core is a collection of basic mobile services with full capability between the device OS and the mobile application. For developer to build own scenario application. From the application service, you can see that we have like a car kit, like for the authentication. We have health kit for the health tracking, the location map kit, and also notification like push kits. To the AI solution, like we have ML kit, machine learning, and also there are many other media kit like audio, video, and images kit. So by 2021, there are totally 69 HMS Core Kits, which provide more than 21,000 API. So with this kit and with all of those API, is help developer to develop like own kind of scan area from the application. I don't go into the detail of each of the kit, but just want to give you some overview of what are the available kit we have at the moment. But with the link here, you can read about each of the kits in more detail. So the next one is the AppGallery Connect. So this is also a one-stop open platform. It's covering the entire app lifecycle from like innovation, development, distribution, operation, and like this. If you are familiar with Google services, for example, in Google, they have like HUAWEI. So this AppGallery Connect is kind of similar with how our HUAWEI services are operated. So AppGallery Connect make an app development and operation more efficient. It helps your app to attract a wider range of users, and also it helps you to generate more revenue as well. HUAWEI Developer account. I mean, once you have the HUAWEI Developer account, and you can log into AppGallery Connect console. So all of these 84 services will be available, and it's very easy to integrate, very easy to use, and you have everything in the same dashboard from the console. We can quickly go through some of these services just to help you to get some idea about what is this. So for example, here we have like crash service. So by integrating this crash service into your mobile app, you will be able to see the crash report and also the application log sent to the console when the application is crashed on some of the user phone. Or let's say we have this A/B testing services. So by using this, you could easily carry a A/B testing from your application. You can divide your feature into 2 different branches, and then you can deploy to different group of users and then get the feedback from them. So you would know which is a better change for your app. Yeah, but there's many services and a lot of interesting things is on this platform, and it's really help developer to speed up the development and also improve their app quality. So welcome to check more from the link below. So how the app development should be started with HMS Core and AppGallery Connect? I would say that it would go practically the same as any other software development cycle. So you start from register a developer account, which you need to do really 2 simple steps. First, you need to register HUAWEI ID, and then you need to get the account identifiers. In the end of this slide, I will have a more detailed slide explaining how you can start with this registration. Once you have the developer account, you now have access to all of the HMS Core Kit and all the AppGallery Connect services. So you can start to create your application in the console. And then you start to do the integration. You pick the kit or the service that you would like to integrate into your app, and then you start the development. After the development is done, then of course you can test your app, and AppGallery Connect have a couple of very nice services which help you to test your app, like cloud debugging and cloud testing. And then of course you would need to release your app to AppGallery. So there's a open testing service. This would help you to release a beta version to your beta tester, and then they can try the app before the official release. There is also like a self check. So this is a checklist that would help you to see if your app is comply with all the requirement from the store before the official release. And of course, I mean, there are also instructions about how to submit your application, how you can add the application access, and how you can manage the release and follow the progress. But yeah, so this is just an overview. For more detail, you can check it from the link below. I have added here some slide, some reference to our development documentation. This hopefully could help you to quickly find what you need from the documentation. It's quite large documentation, so it is not easy always to find what you really need. And here I would like to also indicate that the mobile app could be developed in Java and Kotlin, but it's also, we also support cross-platform. For example, React Native, Flutter, Cordova, and Summarize, and Unity as well. So there are a lot of cross-platform plugins for different HMS Core Kit. So if your app is not native app, you can try to use this plugin to integrate with the HMS Core. Okay, so yeah, let's go to the Harmonyos. So, well, you probably had heard about Harmonyos and get some idea of what it is about and what it's supposed to do. But here, I just want to give some brief summary of what is Harmonyos, what it's all about. So Harmonyos is an innovative distributed operating system for Internet of Everything. So unlike the legacy operating system that is run on standalone device, Harmonyos is built with a distributed architecture that uses the same set of system capability to adapt to a wide array of the devices and ranging from like phone, tablet to wearable, smart TV, and the head unit in the car as well. The outstanding feature from Harmonyos is that the hardware can collaborate and they can share the resource between each other. For example, if I have several devices which are running Harmonyos and they are on the same network, they can share their hardware capability. For example, my smartwatch doesn't have the camera, but it can use the camera from the phone to stream some live video, or it could share the also the microphone and other hardware capability from the devices around it onto the watch. The second feature that is outstanding from Harmonyos is the one-time development for multiple device deployment. So what it means is that the developer can develop one application and he can deploy the same application into different Harmonyos devices. So this saves a lot of development time, and it's also make the source code consistent between the feature and devices. The last feature that is highlighted is that Harmonyos is a unified OS for flexible deployment. So we all know that the different device has different spec, like mobile phone and the laptop has a lot of power in their processor, but like smartwatch and like smart speaker, they don't have that kind of powerful chipsets, and they don't have all the spec as the other high-end device. So when the same application is deployed to different device with different spec, Harmonyos could the deployment could be flexible in the way that it just deploy the relevant component or module to the related target device, even it's the same application. So it not just bring everything in the application to the device. From the application development point of view, Harmonyos provide multiple programming language API, so you can choose from using Java or JavaScript, and you can also use the native language like C and C++ for the application development. Yeah, there are many devices already now running Harmonyos, but within this scope of the presentation, I would mainly focus on the Harmonyos watch, which we have at the moment. Currently we have two types of Harmonyos Smartwatch, which running Harmonyos operating system, the live wearable and the wearable. For the live wearable, it has limited hardware capabilities, so it usually used as a companion to the phone to extend the user experience from the smartphone application. In contrast, the wearable has full capability from the connectivity to the hardware specification. So it is suitable to run like standalone applications. So basically, user can bring the wearable out and they can leave the phone at home. From the development point of view, the application for live wearable can be developed only in JavaScript. However, the application for wearable can develop in both Java and JavaScript. The application development for Harmonyos is also similar as the HMS application development. So there's some small difference here is that with HMS or Android development, you can use Android Studio, but with Harmonyos, the application development, you need to use HUAWEI DevEco Studio. This is the HUAWEI own IDE, which is powered by IntelliJ community version, and it used to develop the Harmonyos application. We can have a look more detail with the DevEco Studio in the next slide. So yeah, so like I mentioned that DevEco Studio is an IDE made for Harmonyos application development, and is powered by IntelliJ IDE community edition. With the DevEco Studio, you have capability to writing the code fast. You have also the previewer or simulator included in the IDE, so you can see how your app look like, and you can also deploy your application to other devices like smartwatch and smartphone as well. I have a demo about this, so we can have a better look at this IDE in the next few seconds. Yeah, one thing I would like to mention here is a WebEngine kit. So there are many situations on many apps that it has an application available on the phone as well as on the watch. And in some of the use case scenario that the application from the phone and the watch need to be communicated to synchronize, the data need to be synchronized and communicate. So in that case, WebEngine should be integrated both on the phone app and also on the watch app. So it would have to exchange the P2P message, and it's also have to exchange the file as well. Okay, similar like Harmonyos, I also leave some highlight reference from the API documentation here, so you can, which I hope that it could help you to find what you need quicker. Right, so I have made a demo which to go through some typical step when someone starts to do the Harmonyos variable development. In this demo, it's gonna go. We will go through 4 main steps. So the first step is that we will create the Java variable project in DevEco Studio. Secondly, we will use the previewer in the DevEco Studio to view how the app looks like. The third step, we will create the Harmonyos app in the AGConnect console. And last step is that we will connect the real watch and run this application on the real watch. Okay, so actually I have recorded this video, this demo in the video, so that I can play it for you. Yeah, so now we start the DevEco Studio. I create a new project, and in this project, I aim to use Java, so I use the Java template. From here, I put the project name. I set the project type application, and then set the publication name for the application. And currently we have 2 SDK API version 4 and 5. So I would pick the version 4 as compatible. Then I select the device watch and complete the project setup. So now we are waiting for the grid view to complete. Yeah, so now we have our kind of like template project ready. As you can see that we have Java folder where we have on the Java code store here. And we have a resource folder where on the resource like layout, graphical access, and text, and so on store here. So now we have a look at the layout, which is an XML file that's define how the UI look like on the watch. And in the second step, we're going to use the previewer, which is the component integrated in the IDE, to have a look at to simulate how the UI look like on the watch. So the application support multiple language, and by default it's displayed Chinese. I don't know, probably it could be changed at some point, but now I switch to English. And so the text is also changed to the correct local. So now we have a kind of like a preview of how the GUI would look like using the previewer. And now I just want to do some change in this text. So I go to the string JSON file, which is a storage for this string for English, and I change this to welcome to hackathon. After that, I'm going back to the XML layout, and I click refresh just to make the previewer refresh the change in the GUI. So now we have a text change, but it seems that it doesn't fit well to the screen. So I would just make some small adjustment. I make the width to match with the parent, so that the width of the text is just limited to the width of the watch screen. And also I enable the option so that the text could be displayed in multiple lines. And after that, I refresh again. Yeah, so now we have this full text visible from the screen. And this is how the GUI are created and preview from the IDE. Now we are going to create the Harmonyos Watch app in the AppGallery console. So I need to open my browser and go into Developer console. So you can go to developer.huawei.com, and from there you can find the link to go to the console. I have already my HUAWEI developer account, so here I just log in. Is quite similar with any other not only this. So here in the console, I go to AGConnect, where I basically manage all of my app project and services. I don't have a project, so I need to create a project first. So I'm going to my project. I add the new project here. I'll name the project. And now I have a project created. So next step, I need to add the applications. And here I have a bunch of options I can choose. Now I would like to create the harness. And in this case, my application support only watch. So that's why I only check the watch. And here I give the application name. And then the application name, that I have created for my application in DevEco Studio. If you forget the package name, you can easily check it from the main and then this config.json file. And it needs to be the same as the bundle name. So I just copy it from here. And then I put it here. So and for this, I just see the app category and the default language for yeah, I can skip this because it's the upgraded in AGConnect. So that would give me the access so that I can continue to run my app on the watch. Now I can close the AGConnect and get back to the DevEco Studio. And next step, I'm going to connect my US watch. And in this demo, I'll use the HUAWEI Watch 3. So as you see now, I don't have the watch connected, and the way I'm connecting to my watch now is via Wi-Fi. So that's why I need to get the watch IP, and in order to connect it, I put the IP of the watch here. And of course, the watch and my laptop need to be in the same local Wi-Fi network. So after entering the IP, I click the button and then I see my connected. And right after that, I will see my watch name display in the top panel here. Okay, so in order to run the application on the real watch, the application needs to be sized. So next step, I need to configure the sizing config for the application. And here we have a very nice setup for debugging. So all the key and certificate can be generated automatically. Sign into my HUAWEI Developer account now. So I sign with the same account where I already created the app. Yeah. So now I have successfully logged in with my HUAWEI developer account in my DevEco Studio. Then I'm going back to the DevEco Studio, and then I can see that all the certificate and key, fingerprint, and so on are automatically generated. And this certificate is aligned with the watch that so now. Yeah. Okay, so now I have all the things set up and it's ready to run the watch. So what you see here is a mirror. It's a mirror from my real watch as I have connected. And now, in order to run it on the real watch, I first select the watch, which is already connected, and click the run button. And now the DevEco Studio is to the watch. So, start to yeah, now I have to change deploy to the watch. So as you can see that the process is quite similar with how you usually debug and run your app on the Android or any other phone. Yeah, let's go back to the slide. Yeah, so that's all the information that I have about HMS Core Kit and also Harmonyos. Hopefully it will give you some clue how you could start the development with HMS and Harmonyos. So yeah,